marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Maybe see. Welcome to this day of celebration. It's great to have you all here to witness the union of Pat and Leah as husband and wife before God. Together, we will share in the joys of their wedding, both with outward celebration of this occasion and with internal appreciation of the love that surrounds us. Let's begin with a prayer. Lord, behold our family here assembled. We thank you for this place in which we dwell, for the love that unites us, for peace accorded us this day, for the hope with which we expect the morrow, for the health, the work, the food, and the bright skies that make our lives delightful. For our friends in all parts of the earth, amen. Leah and Pat, you two have the opportunity to build an amazing life together. You are blessed to share this experience with loved ones gathered here for your support as you embark on this journey together. As the Bible reminds us in Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. May you all remember and cherish this ceremony, for this day, with love, we will forever bind Leah and Pat together. Marriage is more than a simple exchange of rings or combining of material assets. Rather, it is an indescribably powerful shared commitment. While today I will legally bind you together, the truly important bonds we form today are largely invisible to the world, existing primarily in the unfilled corners of your hearts. Marriage is one of life's greatest gifts, and it is a blessing to make these promises with your soulmate. As you hold on to one another, you will find deep levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Your marriage is the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives. Despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you. Leah and Pat, take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating throughout this space. As you stand here today before God, before those gathered in your honor, and before one another, take note that after you speak your vows this day, your lives will never be the same. Marriage, regardless of any preconceived notions you may have, has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you and your relationship in ways that you would never thought possible. The joy you'll find as you pursue your shared lives will fill you to face head-on challenges you'll encounter on this earth. On your journeys together, keep your spouse in the space of highest priority with your heart. Learn to work together, to laugh together, and to love together. Don't get caught up in worldly things that draw you apart. Instead, focus on your shared devotion and turn inward. As your relationship strengthens, you will find that you come to share a remarkable love, a love that is both abundantly given and freely accepted. As we celebrate this bond of unity under the eyes of God, it is important that we keep in mind, while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and lifelong commitments. It is with simultaneous feelings of elation and expressions of respect that we proceed. Leah and Pat have prepared their own vows, and I invite them to share those now. Pat, we'll begin with you.
Leah, you're my best friend. You're my in-house comedian. You make me smile every day. You're a fiery, passionate redhead. Oh, you protect me, and you protect my Jeep tires after 1 a.m. You're my cheerleader of life, and when I play football in 10-degree weather. I promise to always be there for you, support you, and listen to you. I promise to have a minimal conversation with you before you have your first cup of coffee in the morning. I promise to accept Marvin as my stepdog son, even though we have our differences. He may accept me, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'll still take care of him, and I'm gonna be so proud to have you as my wife for the rest of my life. Love you.
Thank you. Leah?
She had to write my name. For all of you doubters the other day. Hang on a second. Okay, let's see how far we go. Pat. Buddy.
Yeah.
From our very first fist bump, I knew you were the man for me. Although today almost didn't happen, thankfully fate intervened on a few occasions. First time in the form of my wonderful sister, who happened to know this mover guy. Second time in the form of my friend Cindy, whoever she is, who happened to cyberstalk Pat on Facebook. Quite honestly, that's when I got my first look at him, and my shirtless, tattooed, handsome devil. I was interested, I will be honest. The third time, my father, who met Pat face to face, and indeed confirmed that he was a very attractive man. But more importantly, he drives a Jeep, so he was vetted there. And then finally, the last time fate intervened, thankfully, was in the form of a Sprint worker, when you realized that you had blocked my number.
Yeah.
But anyway, but seriously, I honestly think I started falling for you through our numerous conversations on the phone, in my process of moving back here, and I've just never met a more genuine and caring and loving person in my entire life. You're just the most loving, sweet, patient, giving, smart, funny, kind individual I've ever met in my entire life. You always put others before yourself. I mean, there's just no words to express the joy, honor, and pleasure I will have calling myself your wife and your husband today. And I just can't wait to spend every day of my life loving you, but being loved by you, more importantly, which is the best thing ever. Anyone that knows that. And but as we stand here in front of our friends and our family, I do have one regret. That's that I wish I had met you sooner, so I can love you longer. So you're just the best thing that's ever happened to me, and you just make me so happy. I just love you so much.
All right. Leah and Pat, please join hands. Leah, do you take Pat to live together in the union of marriage? To take him as your best friend and life partner? To honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness, in health, for all of your days? Pat, do you take Leah to live together in the union of marriage? To take her as your best friend and life partner? To honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
We will now continue with the exchange of the rings. The wedding ring's circular shape reflects the unyielding power of love, a force with no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you that each day of your commitment to one another. Leah, take the ring. Oh, there we go. Please repeat after me as you place the ring on Pat's finger. I, Leah, give you, Pat, this ring as a symbol of my love.
Give you, Pat, this ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and expect all that you are. or an accept all that you are. Pat? Same. All right. All right. I, Pat,
I, Pat,
give you, Leah, this ring
give you, Leah, this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on the finger,
I commit the whole
I commit the whole
of my heart
whole
and
of my
soul
heart
to you.
and soul to you.
I promise to cherish
Promise to cherish
you for the rest of my days.
you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
On. There we go. Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the great Cornhusker state of Nebraska, I am pleased to pronounce Pat and Leah as husband and wife, sealed together today in law and in love. Pat, you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Pat and Leah Warren. There you go. Rock with your girls.